I want to show you how to train from scratch, and actually we're going to make more than 30% of money that I'm going to be depositing on this account right now. So make sure that you follow all the way to the end. If you're a beginner, you are starting, you know nothing, this is the video and this is where you need to start. All right, so let's get started. Now, what do you need to do? You make sure that you end up to the description of this video, you click the link of Exness. So after clicking the link of Exness, this is what you need to do. First, you click register. Make sure that first of all you click the link in the description. You need to put your names and the email. So I put my email and password, strong password. Make sure that you remember it, and then there's a confirmation code that will be sent to your email. Make sure that your email is active. You make sure that you go and copy that code and then come and paste it on here to confirm that that was actually your email. The next step, I'm going to confirm our phone number. So I'm going to be putting my phone number here. So I just put the phone number. This is actually to confirm. Make sure that the number is registered under you, and I prefer you use Safaricom number. Of course, the code is going to be sent to your phone. Make sure that you confirm with it as well. So make sure that the reason I love Safaricom, because you know we are going to be using M-Pesa to deposit mostly, and make sure that you register your ID and the same name that you're going to be using here. The next step is to confirm our profile, meaning our names, date of birthday, and country where we are, and then gender. So here the country, of course I'm in Kenya. You can select whether you're in Uganda and other country. The date of birth, make sure that it matches whatever appears on your ID, because this is money. We are dealing with money here, so this is like a bank. So you need to be very careful with the information that you're actually posting here, because they need to be accurate to avoid some cases here and there. All right, that is now. Make sure that you click the year of birth. I think they must actually confirm everything. Your first name and the last name, that are the way they just appear on the ID, the first name and the last name. That is the last one. What then? It will take you to the next steps. What is the purpose of opening an account? Click speculation. What is your current employment state? You can actually click any, but don't click unemployed. Actually, I prefer that you click maybe self-employed, or maybe, yeah, if you're a business owner, you can select that. If you are employed full-time, you can as well select that. But in case maybe you are an hustler, select self-employed. You understand? And then you're going to select in which sector you are actually dealing with. Maybe e-commerce. There are some people doing social media, forex, education, and dressing. Yeah, you can actually select that. Then that is what you need. For me, I'm going to select market and advertising on social media. I'm going also to please select all sources of income. I know there are some people who have inheritance, you have savings, and you have rentals. This is information that is actually always needed because it's required by CMA, Capital Market Authority. You are yearly income, annual income, you can just select any. I think that does not really matter, but you can still select your ranges up to 25%. That is what I'm going to invest, up to 50%. So you can select any here, trends that you're going to be taking. Make sure that you click yes here. Do you have relevant education? Make sure that you click yes, and then make sure that you click 1,000 euros here, because that is it. If you divide 100,000 divided by 100, you're going to be getting 1,000, right? So that is the leverage thing. So once you click that, it means, of course, you have some knowledge of trading. When your trading forces closed by platform, when don't have enough funds, make sure to select number 1, and then you confirm all those things and then submit. It will take us now to where we need to upload our ID, and that is what I'm going to be doing here. So you select your ID like that, and then you make sure that you upload the front page, and then the second one is the back. You flip it, and then you take the picture of the ID. You can as well upload, but I'm taking pictures. I've already uploaded like that, so we uploading. So I think our account is really okay now. So you just wait for your account to be verified, like your proof of been verified. So the document has already been verified. You are ready to trade. Now deposit fund. Let's just deposit. So you click here, deposit funds, right? And then it will take you to this page. It will tell you now, first of all, to create an account that you're going to be using to trade. So you click here, create an account. This is account that you're going to link with MT5 and MT4. So make sure that you click create a new account. I'll tell you what you need to fix here. So just a few things right here. So don't be worried. Now, we're going to be using MT5, but remember, you can as well trade on Exness because it has its own platform. All right, now you make sure that you click standard account, you click continue. All right, then you can actually trade on currencies. You can trade in terms of US dollar. I prefer you use dollars in terms of trading. Don't use Kenya shillings. So right, and make sure that you click real account. Okay, if you're going to make sure that you're going to be depositing here, so we're going to click real account, number one being the real account. All right. Okay, then we proceed all the way down and create a password. So this password that you see here is the password that I'm going to be using to link on MT5. All right, I'm showing you what you need to do. It's going to be very easy. All right, it's going to be very easy. So make sure that you can either put the same password that you logged in, the same password, because this is one that you're going to use to log in so that you cannot get confused. So we continue create account. Already now the account has been created. That is the account we have, but now it has we click deposit. It has zero money. Then we are actually confirming this. We confirm, all right. Then we go to the M-Pesa here. You can use the skills on another method, but since we place the Safaricom number, then we need to put. I'll need to deposit 2,000 Kenya shillings, and then I click continue. Okay. This is when now the magic happens. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. And then you just need to put the M-Pesa because it's going to prompt you. So you need to put the M-Pesa number here, and you can see, okay, the problem you see, well, the first one rejected is because I had placed the wrong pin. All right. Now I need to move on, and you can actually trade on a platform that is of Exness. You can actually, it has actually a very nice platform, good, and you can actually trade on it. All right, all you need to do is just I'm actually shooting this on Sunday after evening, so I'm waiting for the market to be open so that we can trade. All right, so you can trade right here on this platform. You can actually exploit even without linking your account to MT5. Now after that, make sure that you go to App Store on Google, and then make sure that you download MT5 right on the Play Store or App Store, and then it will take you to this page here where it tells you to add trading account. Make sure that you click that, or you can just click 3 lines on the left side up there, and then you just get started. Search Exness, and then after searching Exness, and then you make sure that you go to the Exness KE, that is Kenya Limited. I think we should be selecting the server as Exness KE MT5 real 10, right? So you make sure you put login. Login is the 134, the account that we opened on Exness. Then the password is the one that you placed. Make sure that you do that. You are going to be given that, for example, 134 members is going to be 36, 136, 135, 140. All right, and all those digits actually following each other like that. So we are going to be selecting Exness MT5 Real 9. All right, that is for our account of our account that I'm going to be selecting here. Login, you paste. I copied that. I think you saw that, and then you're going to paste the password, the same password, and you can see I have the money now. It's the time now to trade. Right, this is what you do. You go to the quote down here, and then you go to hand. There's a plus button up there. That is where you need to hand, and I'm going to be selecting gold. I want to see where gold is at right now, and you confirm. You can see it is already 1:15 a.m. That is on Monday again, so the market is ready and the market is opening. I can delete all this so that I'm just be left with the US oil and gold. Right, so the price of US oil right now is really nice because I can see it is at 78.66.65. So I think we can buy, but we're going to do some things here so that I can show you what we can really do here. So I'm going to do some different things like sells and buys at the same time. You know, I'm going to be, because I cannot actually enter just one lot. So that is what I'm going to do. Like that is a buy I've taken. So you can see it is in terms of Kenya shillings. So if you see those rand, that is negative, that means you are in loss. You can see my balance is 2,000. So we are going to be making money here. All right. So don't worry about what I'm going to be doing here. So you make sure that now you analyze, you can analyze to know how the market is actually be doing, right? Before now you buy and sell. But you can actually absolutely practice that for free. But make sure that the lot size that you're entering is the one that you see buy 0.001. Make sure that you use that. All right. That is what you need. Now, when you actually enter this trend, all you need is to analyze, to know, is the market moving up, is the market moving down, to analyze those candles, to analyze news, to know what is happening. For me, I already know that. So that is why now the education comes in, to know when time to buy and when time to click sell. Okay, now you can see how the market is moving. You can see that where we have 0 point, you just make sure that you actually adjust that. Those 0.01, you make sure that at least you have 0.01. All right, now that is the market, how it's moving. This is the US where it is under commodities. The reason I'm not trading gold now, because and given a signal different platform, so I'm just waiting. And the gold is actually, the price is so high because already it is 1 a.m. so I cannot trade gold with that. It's very expensive to trend it. All right, now that is the next thing that we didn't get here. I want to show you something very amazing here, because that is what we wait for this, so that we can make money from this one. This is actually one buy, that is 0.1 buy. You can see gold spread is at 260. If you see that 260, at down to 60, it means of course it is expensive to trade. Around the last pair, XAUUSDM, that 260 is the price or that you pay when you want to trend, right? And you can see it as 260. So we need at least 30 and below. That is when you know it is cheap to trend. Okay, you just know that. All right, so I need to confirm this so that I can close this, but I'll be coming later because this is not enough. I think we should be making more than that. We are still in profit. Now, after coming back, I actually ended to close this because look at the profit that we have made. We have made 655 Kenya shillings from 2000. That is actually 30%, more than 30%. So if you go to my Exness account, you see we have 2655. I'm actually going to be withdrawing all of it. So you click withdraw. After clicking withdraw, you select M-Pesa. You can select actually M-Pesa. You select M-Pesa, you can withdraw minimum of $10. So you click M-Pesa, then I'm going to select 2,600. I'm going to withdraw everything. Look at how Exness is really good here. The amount of money that you deposit is the same amount of money you withdraw. So click continue. You click continue right here. After clicking continue, make sure that you confirm everything, but of course everything is just link your, it's just to click withdraw. And then after clicking the withdrawal, it will confirm the number the money is going to be sent to, then confirm and look at that. Within seconds, the money is in your account. Look at the M-Pesa. Of course, I'm not going to just look at that. Now you need to confirm two things. It's either you click push notification, that is to confirm that you're withdrawing the money, to confirm, because sometimes you can forget and click withdrawals and the money is going to be withdrawn. So you can either download the application or this app of Exness, that is one that we're going to be pushing the button and then you just do a tap, or you can actually confirm using send the text message and it's going to be sending the code on your email. All you just need to do is go to the email and then confirm that, and it's easy, and then confirm with it, and that's now the transaction is in progress. Look at that. You just count in seconds and you can see you have received 2,600 from Exness. All the money, there's zero transaction fees, my friend, I tell you. Very amazing. We have made this amount of money in, I think, in less than 1 hour, less than that minute. And you can see now it shows you also on MP5 that you have made a withdrawal, and that was really very great. You can see balance is 0.76 Kenya shillings. All right, so that's how you can absolutely trade and make some good amount of money when you're trading on Exness. All right, and that's the whole process that you actually need for you now to get started. Now, if you really want to join my mentorship program, if you wanted to join how to you taught how to trade, all you just have to do is to follow all those steps. At least deposit in amount of money and place your first trade and send me a screenshot using my link down here, and then I'm going to be teaching you how to trade from scratch, how to analyze the market. But those are the first steps that you absolutely need. Or you can actually even deposit any amount of money. You know, I always pay people pay me actually to teach them because of my time, but I can actually do that for free if you deposit that amount of money to the Exness that you're supposed to pay me. All right, my number is down there, 0796579800. You can contact me that on WhatsApp, send me a screenshot after registration and all that, then I'll hand you to the group. Bye bye.